Hello and welcome back to Claire Hair. Today we're going to be cutting up some shirts. I have this nice little $2 shirt from Le Walmart. This is a size small, just so you guys can know that you need a shirt that is actually fit to size here. For it to be able to work, we're going to be making it into a halter top today. So we want to go ahead and cut off the sleeves in a semicircular motion. I'm going to go ahead and have my little tracer there as well, so you guys can specifically see what I mean. If you want to really avoid the rugged edges, you want to go and cut as slow as possible. Like I literally was just humming. I took the sound off because I didn't want you guys to hear me sing it. But I was definitely humming as I was doing, just so I can know to cut it off very slowly, because at one point I got irritated. But just make sure you're cutting it nice and slow so you can avoid those rugged edges. You can always go back in and you can always go back in and of course, like even it out, but now it looks like a tank top now. So silly. Now you want to go ahead and just make sure the line's all straight. Remove the random debris that's on there. You're gonna flip it over, and then you're gonna go ahead and actually we're keeping the crew neck part of the t-shirt, so make sure you don't cut that off because you're gonna need that to make the halter top. What you want to go ahead and understand is that if you do cut that part off, like there's nothing holding it together. I know, because when I see other reviews, they'll just go ahead and just start cutting. I'm just like, I had to plan it out. Like you're gonna see me pointing a lot in here because I don't want you to do the mistakes I've done with other shirts in the past. And once again, I'm gonna have my little tracer there. I thought that was really helpful so people can know what fashion and which way to cut. And then you want to go ahead and cut as slow as possible. For my perfectionists out there, like myself, I can already see there's a couple of jagged edges on there, but like I said, this is going to be the back of the top. That's going to be part of the halter. So this part is definitely going to go in, and it'll be okay if it's not straight. And like I said, you can always tighten it. I know some people who cut it to tighten it, but like I like to actually keep it so when I wash this shirt eventually, it doesn't look crazy. So now you have a perfect circle here. And now we're going to cut the back to make the back of our halter top. So you're going to make sure it's nice and lined up with the bottom. Like I said, like you want to cut nice and slow. I'm going to have my little tracer there once again so you guys can follow up with it. I really like this tutorial because of the fact that it's easy to follow. I like how I'm halfway through the tutorial. I'm just like, I really like this. But I'm just looking at a perspective, like if I was at home and I needed to cut, like what would be like the most follow through, because a lot of people don't show exactly everything they do. So I just want to take this time to know that we're sponsored by no one yet. So that is the plan. If you guys to go ahead and subscribe. I make new videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, beauty, hair, and entertainment, as well as tutorials. This is probably going to go under my sewing adventures, basically crafting section of my page. But yeah, I make new videos Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Still trying to build my channel, so definitely subscribing and watching is helping. I went ahead and I actually went and cut all the way through, evenly through. And so now it's pretty much done now. So what you're going to do is you're going to make the bottom part of the outfit for you to be able to tie through. Again, another semicircle. I feel like this one was mostly semicircles, and then the next shirt that I'm making is actually more triangles than anything. So this is where my bra part is going to go at. This is going to be the half circle right here, just going through, cutting nice and slow. But that's pretty much it. And then after that, you'll have your flaps enough to tie in the back. For obvious reasons, I didn't show me putting it on, but I went ahead and I just tied it back. And then of course I had to go on the top part and like bring it up a little bit. So it's like, it's the after result. I like it. It's a nice little like spiciness look on it. And of course my whole outfit is sponsored by Walmart. $7 jeans from Walmart, size 9, and top is in a small. So yeah, now you get to show that nice little back, get a nice little cute little tan out here in the summertime. All right, and then we can go on to our second shirt. I am turning the big 30 today, so I bought this shirt in a medium because I wanted to cut it up. This was, I can actually leave the link below. This is actually I want to say final answer $14, I think so. So this is basically my 30-year-old shirt. Funny. So this one's going to be a little bit more technical. This one, you want to really make sure you know where you want your letters to start, begin, and if you want your letters cut off or not. So you're going to be doing this one now class, we're going to be doing triangles. I made sure I had my nails pressed up against the t-shirt so you guys can see it. So I have my 2 triangles there. And basically we're going to be cutting here. For my math nerds, we are cutting an isosceles triangle. And then we're actually going to get rid of the crew neck on this one. So just make sure that you're not just, you know, clicking in and out of the tutorial. Make sure you're paying attention, because this one you're going to actually need to have the crew neck out because we don't need it. And also the crew neck is going to go ahead and free the back part from the crew neck's actually going to free the back part. Once again, I have my tracer there just so you guys can follow at home. Just going in through, once again, nice and slow. I know I sound very repetitive. I sound like a robot, nice and slow, error 101. But the main reason why I repeat this, because of the fact that it does show the difference compared to someone who's just going in and just doing a hack job. I went ahead and got rid of that. So now it's time to do our triangles, like our isosceles triangle. And then later on, we're going to be doing an acute triangle, so I can show you guys that that's the most I use those terms in real life. So you're going to go ahead, and this is diagonal, just cutting nice and slow, and yeah, pretty much cutting nice and slow. And we're going to be cutting diagonally. So definitely make sure that you keep that in mind, because I think when I was trying to attempt this in my head, I was like, oh, which way should I go? Oh, sorry about that. It's dusty. You just want to go ahead and say, like, which way should I go? If you saw green lines after, that means your eyesight is on point, because it saw the introverted color of the red. So you just want to go ahead nice and slow. Make sure you cut all the way to the bottom of the shirt. And then another thing too as well, I don't want you guys to stress too much about cutting like a perfect isosceles triangle. Just make sure it's at least diagonal, because we're going to tie the back of the shirt. So that's pretty much there. And like you said, you can always go in and cut it yourself if you would like. So this is pretty much right here is just going to be us cropping the shirt. And then you want to go right where the letter is at, where it says birthday at. That's where you're basically going to start your acute triangle at. And so basically right here, make sure it's nice and smooth. It's very key that it's very important. It's very important that the triangle is straight, and you want to just keep going. Make sure it's straight there, and make sure you can cut it across diagonally. Like I said, I'm going to keep pointing because I don't want you guys to make the same mistake I did. So basically gonna start at that angle. Make sure it's nice and straight. Like I said, like I know some people who perfectly cut it into a triangle where it ended at where my left hand is at. And then I'm actually gonna go ahead and switch my camera, because I felt like you guys couldn't see me because of the shadow. And nothing frustrates me more when I'm watching a tutorial and I'm just like, I can't see anything. So I still have my marker from the other side where I cut at. So you want to go ahead, you can cut, me personally, I would suggest cutting from the bottom up. Don't try doing it the other way. I have my tracer there once again. I just want to cut nice and slow. I really like this style. It's just such a cute way to, you know, the traditional, everybody knows the traditional way you cut up shirts. Like, that's dead. Let's do something new. The same cut up shirt where, you know, you do the rips in the back, or you cut it off the shoulder. Like, that's dead. Let's do something new. So you have your little flat flaps there to fly away. So you're just going to go ahead and just finish it out and just cut it all the way around. Just cut it straight across. And then you're just going to use it to cut it straight around, cut it straight across. And that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. And the shirt's pretty much done once you finish cutting. I think I have another tracer on there. I know you guys are just like, we're not little kids, we don't need this tracer. I was just like, I'm doing this for me, because I can see myself doing this tutorial and then forgetting how I did it. Because I definitely want to do this on a couple other tops, because it just really brings like a unique look. I can't wait to wear this on my 30th birthday. It's going to be straight vibes. It is a milestone to make it to 30 years old and be healthy. So I definitely want to show you guys the end result. So this is pretty much it. So you get to have like a sexy little, like you have your back out. It's like really cute. It looks chic. It looks current. And then my nice little cute little 30th birthday on there. Once again, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to subscribe, share. Claire here.